Welcome back to MMA Squad. Glover Teixeira takes on Jamahal Hill for the light heavyweight championship fight. Number 2 competitor Glover Teixeira has a record of 33 wins and 8 losses in his entire mixed martial arts career, 16 wins in the UFC and 6 losses in the UFC. And Jamahal Hill, with a record of 11 wins and only 1 loss in his mixed martial arts career, 5 wins in the UFC light heavyweight division, for the option to turn into the UFC light heavyweight champion. Likewise, with all title battles, the UFC 283 headliner promoted limit of 5 rounds at 5 minutes for every round to close the show. In other corner, Jamahal Hill enters the UFC 283 main event having a posted record of 4 wins and 1 losses himself over his last 5 fights. Currently, he's on 3 fight winning streak, with all of 3 of those wins having been recorded by a knockout. The title was cleared when Yuri Prochazka, who crushed Glover Teixeira to become the UFC light heavyweight champion, experienced a physical issue. A battle between Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz to crown another boss was held at UFC 282, yet the battle finished in a draw, and everyone knows that Magomed Ankalaev wins this fight, and even Jan Blachowicz told to the UFC to give him the belt. Anyways, Jamahal Hill has proven himself able to grind out wins against formidable competitors like Thiago Santos, while also starching the likes of Johnny Walker and Jimmy Crute. Teixeira has watched his protege Alex Pereira break through, winning the middleweight championship recently with an amazing knockout in the last round against Israel Adesanya. And that no doubt plays a factor in his mindset and motivation to get his championship back. Glover Teixeira is the fighter. If he takes you down on the floor, he will submit you. And if he stands on the floor, he can also create many problems while standing on the floor as well. Glover Teixeira is also having the crowd advantage. All the crowd will be shouting his name in Brazil. He is 43 years old and he still has a chance to regain his title back. Jamahal Hill has that power and that ability to knock out Glover Teixeira, but he will not get knocked out easily. It's a great matchup for both of these fighters.